So in the book, The 48 Laws of Power, law number 6 is court attention at all costs. Let me give you a quote. Everything is judged by its appearance. What is unseen counts for nothing. Never let yourself get lost in the crowd then or buried in oblivion. Stand out. Be conspicuous at all costs. Make yourself a magnet of attention by appearing larger, more colorful, more mysterious than the bland and timid masses. Cool, right? Sounds badass. But how do we use this law in our communication? It's simple. That whole quote really is just saying how important your nonverbal communication is, how important your body language is. So let's take a look at some ways that you can stand out at all costs. By the way, if you're new to this channel, my name's Ivan. Welcome. In this channel, all I do is critique public speakers, communicators, and public speaking advice, show you what they got right, what they could do better, but most importantly, what you can use in your next speech. So here are some simple ways that you can stand out. First off, if everyone is sitting, stand. I was once at this massive hiring event when I was in my early 20s for Carnival Cruise Lines. And it was in a big hotel room. There might have been 500 people there. And everyone just came up and sat down and waited for the event to start. I decided I wasn't going to sit down. In fact, I stood and broke the ice and started small talk with several people around me. As a result, more than one person came up to me and asked me questions about the event. They assumed I was part of the organizing committee. And in fact, one of the people who was doing the hiring on behalf of Carnival came up to me and literally said, I remember this because it was so impactful. They're like, hi, my name is so-and-so. I just want to know who you are. You seem to be attracting attention. I just kind of was curious about who you are. Right away, it helped me to stand out. This also works the other way. If everyone is standing, be the one person sitting. It'll show that you're more comfortable than everyone else. And what you'll find is that people who talk to you will periodically come and sit down. And so it'll sort of look like you're holding court. Number 2, have an item of clothing that is a conversation piece. So for example, maybe it's a handkerchief. Maybe it's a scarf. Maybe it's a very dramatic pair of frames. Use accessories to communicate something about your personality, whether it's seriousness, a little bit of eccentricity, drama, flair, whatever that is. In fact, one of the things that I used to do all the time is I used to always wear really conservative clothes with one really bright item. So for example, I would wear a dark gray suit with electric orange socks. I would wear a black suit with a white shirt, but then I'd have a pink handkerchief. And every single time I did this, people would always comment on it. And it made people curious about me, but more powerfully, it gave us something to break the ice with. So I never had to find things to talk about because we always had something to talk about. So the last thing you can do is have a role, have some sort of responsibility. When you go to an event, be someone who is at the front desk, is helping to organize, is helping with the speakers. By doing that, people are going to see you as an authority figure, irrespective of what you're wearing. But the cool part is it'll also make you feel like an authority, and it'll come across in your nonverbal, in your body language. Oh, before you go, if you like how I took this law from the 48 Laws of Power and turned it into a tactic that you can use to improve your communication, let me know in the comments. If I get enough positive comments, I may just do a series where I take each one of the laws and translate them into tactics to improve your communication.